Hi everybody, Prepper Del here, welcome to my channel. Today I just wanted to do a short video on modding an axe. It's a Hurtafla classic. I'm going to do my take on a survival axe. Now you're asking, why is he doing a survival axe when he's done survival knives, carries survival kits, etc. Well, I was watching the new Alone series and one of the guys actually lost his axe and then he couldn't trek back and find it in its location or anything like that, and then it sprung to my mind, you know, what if you lose your tools and your axe is the only bit of kit you've got left? Is it able to do the job you want it to do? And I'm a big fan of not going tactical on bushcraft or survival equipment. You know, there's a time and a place to be tactical, and there's a time not to be. If that guy if he'd had something on his kit like what I like to use, my luminous cord, there's a good chance he would have found that axe if he'd retraced his steps. I'm pretty much sure of it. So this is just a quick take on a survival axe from my perspective of what I would need to do with it. So I've already done the fire steel. I like these BCB fire steels. They come with their own striker and the compass built in. I've already put the cord on and I've put it onto a carabiner. The reason why I've left it with its striker as well is if you've ever tried to strike a ferro rod with an axe, it's pretty much impossible, even more impossible without taking your finger off. What you have to do is you'd have to grind the edge of the axe, the head of it, to put a grind on it, so that you could use a ferro rod. So with this particular BCB one, the ferro rod, it's really easy to secure the striker to anything you want to, as you've seen with the survival knife before. So I just quickly did it with my luminous cord on to the carabiner already. Now you say, how are we going to attach that? Well, this is just simply going to go onto the pre-drilled lanyard hole. So we'll get the luminous cord again, high vis cord, and we'll just put this through the lanyard hole on the end here. You've all got your own different ways of securing. I like to double mine up and do it this way. So this is all just how I'll do it. What I'll do is I'll do it for quickness just now, and then later I'll cut the edges on the cord so that it's more secure and tied off with the nylon. So there you have it. Now I've got a way of attaching that with the cord, double cord. I've got a way of attaching that to a belt loop or to a molly loop on my rucksack. I know that if that drops out, or if the strap fails on it somehow when you're carrying it, and if it drops, you're not going to lose it. It's secured with a clip. You can actually use a locking carabiner clip. I'm just using that just as a demo. So fire steel clip, the axe is secure. Next we'll go on to wrapping the head. The only reason I'm wrapping the head is it protects the neck from when you're chopping wood. And it also gives us our cordage. I'm not going to go for the luminous on that. I'm just going to put the black cord on. We've already got the luminous on this, so that should give you enough. It should stand out enough for you to find it if it did fall off your Bergen or off your belt clip. I'm going to do a simple wrap on this. No fancy paracording. I don't actually know if this is what this wrap's called. It's just I've done it before on different things and it's nice and easy for me to do, and I like doing it. So loop it over, feed it through, loop the front over again, feed it through from the back, push it through, make sure it's not twisted, pull it all through, pull it tight. As you pull it tight, push it up. Now you looped over and pulled it through from the back, so take it the opposite way, loop it around the back, pull it through from the front. You can do it all the one way if you want. This just makes it go a wee bit nice and tighter. pull it nice and tight, push it up, and now we'll loop it from the back. Try not to cross the cord when you're doing it. Keep the sheath on, guys, on the axe head when you're doing this. That classic is razor sharp, so I wouldn't fancy getting bit by that when I'm wrapping the cord on it. Plus it'll stop the cord from getting bit. So just keep wrapping it. Like, see, it's a nice simple wrap. I don't know if there's a name to this type of wrap, but I like doing it. You can get it nice and tight and just push it up. As you see. So yeah, so this is just a take on a survival axe, really. Is it a survival tool? Yeah, it's an axe. It's a cutting tool. Any blade you've got with you in a survival situation becomes your survival tool. So you need to look after it and prep it for what you need it for. Now, I've not put any fire blankets or survival blankets or anything in with this one like we've done with survival knives and fishing kits, because really this is only safeguarding your axe for losing it, or if you lose your kit and all you've got with you is your axe will give you your best means to make a shelter. You could put a survival blanket in this wrap, easy enough, but what it'll do is it'll just become encumbersome when you are trying to split wood with it. So I'm not going to do that. So there you go, guys. You can keep wrapping that as much as you like down there. I've just done a simple wrap to start. So what inspired me to do this is the Alone series and the guys losing the kit, losing their axes, just simply because they haven't prepared. And all we're doing is giving ourselves a greater chance of survival. We've got fire steel to start a fire. We've got the axe as our survival knife / tool. That'll do a lot of the work that you need it to do. Get your fire, get your shelter, and you know, you could easily kill game with it and stuff like that. So that's not a problem to use that axe if that's all you've got left and your fire steel and your carabiner. So that was just a quick demo on my take of, I suppose, modern your axe, calling it a survival axe. I don't really know if that's the correct term for it, but to me, if it's a tool you've got in a survival situation, it is. I would call it a survival axe, so that's what it is for me. Fire steel Illuminous, so it can be seen. Paracord wrapping to help the neck, but also as additional cordage. There you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and as always, keep prepping. Preppadel out.